They say curiosity killed the cat. Rude. I say curiosity made me legendary. Hi, I'm Pumpkin, neighborhood genius, professional fence walker, and part-time detective. And this is Butterbean. He's my best friend, loyal sidekick, and how do I say this nicely? Let's just say courage isn't exactly his thing. Most nights, we just do our usual rounds, checking the fences, making sure no squirrels are plotting anything shady. But tonight was different. Tonight, things got spooky. It started with this sound. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Came from the very end of the alley. Of course, I had to investigate. What kind of detective cat ignores a spooky noise? Butterbean, naturally, tried to run the other direction. I told him, relax, it's probably just a raccoon. He said, raccoons don't sound like that. And honestly, he might have been right. But I wasn't about to let some mysterious alley scratcher think it could scare Pumpkin the Brave. We crept closer. Well, I crept closer. Butterbean crept reluctantly, like someone being dragged to the vet. Then I saw them, two glowing eyes peering out from behind a trash can. Butterbean yelled so loud, I think he woke up 3 houses. I told him ghosts aren't real, which sounded very confident, until those eyes blinked and disappeared. And suddenly my tail puffed up like a bottle brush. For no reason, of course. Just, to look intimidating, asterisk. Then, crash, something sprinted past us, knocking over cans left and right. Well, that was it. My detective instincts kicked in. I took off like lightning, leaping over trash cans like a furry superhero. Butterbean was behind me yelling, Pumpkin, wait, but honestly, I think he just likes yelling that. I was this close to catching whatever it was when it disappeared around the corner. What I found instead was way stranger, asterisk. There it was, an old, rusty box lying in the middle of the alley like it had been waiting for me. It had weird symbols scratched all over it. Definitely not from around here. Butterbean said, it's probably cursed. I said, if it's cursed, we'll find out in about 5 seconds. So I sniffed it, I pawed at it, and then, click, the lid popped open, and a swirl of fog shot straight up into the air. The lights from the houses flickered. The alley went completely dark. And for the first time that night, I maybe regretted my life choices, asterisk. When my eyes adjusted, I saw it. A shadowy figure at the far end of the alley, standing perfectly still. I squinted, then it stepped closer, and that's when I noticed something very, very important. Those glowing eyes, there weren't just 2, there were 4, and they were all looking right at us, asterisk. Butterbean whimpered. I puffed up my fur again, for intimidation purposes only. Then I realized something even worse. The shadows, they weren't just standing there. They were multiplying. More glowing eyes appeared in the dark. First 4, then 6, then 8, and just when the first one lunged, everything went black, asterisk. So yeah, that's how my perfectly normal Tuesday night turned into an episode of Pumpkin Probably Summoned a Ghost Army. If you want to know what happened next, you're going to have to join me and Butterbean on our next spooky adventure. I'd say it can't get any weirder, but I think we both know it definitely will.